Hello everyone, Wesley Brace here, Executive Consultant with Ambit Energy, here to demonstrate how easy and quick you can enroll for alternative gas provider service through Ambit Energy. So let's just go right through it. I'm going to time what it takes from start to finish. We'll see how easy this is. So let's start right here on the form with the rates and plans by sharing the zip code. Picking the residential. We're going to go ahead and go with the variable plan at this point, the lowest one, although we could lock in a 12-month term for much lower than what PG&E is projecting for its terms this year, or its prices this year. Confirming residential, and again, there's several steps here that confirm the type of account, because if it's off, then it just hangs up the order. So we're confirming that it's residential again and continuing. And now we have to have our service ID in here. So I've got this little off to the side on a piece of paper. I'm just going to look over and grab that and enter that number. Again, this is on the third page of the bill that you have from PG&E. In fact, you can even click on this button right over here and it'll actually open up a little window and point right to where it is. Actually, it has a little image. It'll show you right where that is if you had trouble finding it. It is the service ID, not the PG&E count number. All right, now we'll begin the entry for the name. Pretty simple process here. And just entering the city, moving down the form, and we move through and click continue, and it'll jump to the next portion of the form, and then it'll confirm, it'll show us what we've entered, and we confirm it's correct. So it's our chance to kind of double check it. You'll see that throughout this form there's a lot of double checks and even triple checks. We want to confirm that we're over 18, and then continuing with some of the information that's needed. A phone number for the account is needed, at least one phone number. Could be a cell phone or any phone you chose. You are not required. Those other ones are not required. An email address is required. As we go along, got to get them to match up. And trying to take my time here, not go too fast, because just trying to demonstrate. You can add a secondary contact if you like right now. We're not going to do that here now. So it's looking at this information here again. We again click the same plan we chose earlier. There are disclosure statements and terms of service here that you can read through if you'd like. You can click on those. Hopefully you'd have all your questions answered by the time you got to this form. You would click this agreement that you've acknowledge that you read, print, and downloaded those terms of service. Should you wanted to, you have that ability. Of course, you'll also be sent those, and you'll have access to those also. Again, hopefully you'll have your questions answered by the time you got to this part. So that's it. You would, after you entered everything, we'll just click submit, and it'll let you know if you didn't put those other phone numbers in there. You have include cell or work, but that's okay. No problem. We can just click OK and move forward. We don't have to have those. Oh, look at that. I didn't check a box. So let me go down there and make sure I did. Where that box was. Oh, look, that was that one right there. Okay. Understood. Let me just go ahead and click again. That could happen. And let's click OK. And of course it's probably going through the system, making sure that all the information's there, locking it in. Boom. That's it. We're done. So that was just a few minutes. That's as simple as it is. There's a verification process. A phone call will be made to make sure that the data was correctly entered, and then that is all there is to it. Thank you for listening. Take care.